Moving on now to news coming in from the national capital, where the fight between the Delhi government and the governor is only escalating. The Delhi government has now filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court, which has been accessed by your channel, that alleges that bureaucrats are skipping meetings and they are not communicating with the ministers. Manish Sisodia making a direct allegation against the Delhi LG, Vinay Saxena, going on to say that the situation has only deteriorated ever since his appointment. This affidavit has now been filed in the Supreme Court by the Delhi government against the Delhi LG. Ananya, my colleague, now joins me for more on this. Ananya, the allegations are very clear and extremely direct against the Delhi LG. But what is the prayer by the Delhi government? What is it that they're seeking from the Supreme Court?
Well, remember that a power tussle has been going on between the Delhi government and the central government for a very long time with regards to the National Capital Territory of Delhi, that is the NCT of Delhi. And the matter was first being heard by a three-judges bench, wherein the issue is with regards to the who would be having the charge of appointments and transfers. And now what has happened is that the matter has reached the Constitution bench of the Supreme Court due to various constitutional questions being involved into this particular matter. And this particular response has come in from the Delhi government through Mr. Manish Sisodia. Now what Mr. Sisodia has alleged in his affidavit, it's a big long affidavit, which is the first charge is that the bureaucrats who are actually tasked to complete the works of the government, who are actually tasked to implement these policies, who design them, who implement them, are actually skipping the meetings with the particular ministers. They are not only skipping the meetings with those particular ministers, but also they are not taking up their phone calls, not sending proper files to them, and there is a sheer discord between both of these ends of in fact the Delhi government, which actually is leading to no work being done in the National Capital Territory of Delhi. Second charge that comes in is that since the appointment of Shri V.K. Saxena as the Delhi LG, the situation has worsened because first of all the bureaucrats are skipping meetings. Secondly, that they are not even picking up the calls of those ministers. Thirdly, and a very very important charge, is that repeatedly the transfers of the heads of departments is taking place, which is leading to a non-functioning of these particular departments, because recurring transfers are taking place and then people are accommodating and then again a transfer happens. So proper work of the departments of the Delhi government is not happening. Now what all has been said more is that almost 20 meetings were held by various ministers, out of which only 1 or 2 were attended by senior officials, senior bureaucrats, and that's the reason why there is a sheer discord between them. Now that's the reason, and in fact the prayer in this particular affidavit is, in the particular petition also, is that the charge of the transfers, the charge of the appointments shall be given out to the Delhi government itself, because it's the Delhi government who's managing the affairs of the National Capital Territory of Delhi, and that's the reason why all of these parts would be given out to the Delhi government as it is upon the constitution as well. So it is a very very explosive affidavit that is coming from the Delhi government through Mr. Manish Sisodia, who has made these blatant allegations saying that the appointment of the LG has made things worse, and in fact the bureaucrats are not even cooperating with the Delhi government itself.
Right, it remains to be seen what the Supreme Court does in this matter.